It's time to say goodbye to fuel tanks, oil changes, and heating systems. Possibly forever. Why? The future of driving is electric, and it's here with the Tesla Model Y. This sleek, powerful EV is leading the charge by ditching outdated features and embracing new, efficient technologies. That means with each sleek new design and longer charging life, a lot of older car features are disappearing. From engines to exhaust systems and beyond. These are 15 traditional car features that no longer exist on EVs. First up at number 15, internal combustion engines. This one's pretty obvious. Without ICEs, there's no need for pistons, cylinders, spark plugs, or exhaust valves. The Tesla Model Y uses a high-efficiency electric motor, eliminating the need for pistons, spark plugs, and exhaust valves. Electric motors don't produce tailpipe emissions, which helps decrease reliance on fossil fuels and cuts down on greenhouse gas emissions. And without an ICE, car designers have more flexibility, allowing for more cabin and storage space. That brings us to this next feature. Number 14, exhaust system. Ever wondered why EVs don't have exhaust pipes? Traditional cars need exhaust systems to get rid of the byproducts of combustion. This includes parts like mufflers, catalytic converters, and tailpipes, which reduce noise and emissions. But since EVs don't burn fuel, they don't need these systems at all. Plus, they run much quieter, making for a more peaceful driving experience. And here's another big benefit. No exhaust means no emissions. This is great for improving urban air quality and reducing the carbon footprint of transportation. The next one is another weird feature of EVs. Number 13, fuel tanks. Instead of using gasoline or diesel, EVs are powered by batteries. This means no more fuel tanks or filler caps. Charging an EV is done with electricity, often right at home or at public charging stations. This change eliminates the risk of fuel leaks and spill, and it reduces the need for gas stations. What does that mean for EVs? Well, the space saved from not having a fuel tank is used for more battery capacity, which improves the vehicle's range and performance. Starting each day with a full charge means fewer trips to refueling stations. The shift from fuel tanks to battery packs simplifies the car's design and maintenance, making it lighter and more efficient. It's not just fuel tanks, but also changes in the gears. Number 12, EVs don't have manual transmissions. It's because electric motors deliver power differently than traditional engines. Traditional manual transmissions are needed to handle the non-linear power of internal combustion engines, but electric motors provide instant and consistent torque. This means EVs can run efficiently with a single-speed transmission. Isn't that a lot simpler? With no need for gear shifts or clutch operations, driving becomes much easier, especially for those not used to manual transmissions. Plus, with a simplified powertrain, car interiors can be more spacious and ergonomic. Also, there are tons of things that EVs can do without, like the one car feature that heats up very frequently. Number 11. Do EVs need radiators like traditional cars? Not really. Traditional engines generate a lot of heat, so they need extensive cooling systems to prevent overheating. But electric motors and battery packs produce much less heat, so they only need simpler and more efficient cooling solutions. Some EVs use liquid cooling for their batteries, but these systems are generally less complex than those required for traditional engines. This reduction in cooling system complexity means fewer maintenance needs and greater vehicle reliability. Without a large radiator and extensive coolant system, vehicle designs can be more flexible. This can improve aerodynamics and increase interior space. What does that mean for EVs? It makes them more efficient and comfortable. Surprised? Stay until the end if you want to know about this one incredible feature you probably didn't know doesn't exist anymore. Number 10. Have you ever noticed how quiet electric vehicles are? Traditional cars with internal combustion engines make a lot of noise because of the combustion process and all the moving parts. But EVs, with their electric motors, are much quieter. What's the benefit of that? It means less noise pollution, especially in cities, making the environment more peaceful. The lack of engine noise also makes the car's interior more comfortable, giving you a more pleasant ride. To keep pedestrians safe, many EVs have artificial sound generators that produce low-speed sounds to alert people nearby. But with any car, we gotta talk about maintenance. Now, traditional cars need a lot of oil changes and engine maintenance. What about EVs? Number 9. They don't need oil changes, spark plug replacements, or timing belt adjustments. This means lower overall maintenance costs and less time spent at the mechanic. The electric drivetrain has fewer moving parts, which reduces the chance of mechanical failures and the need for repairs. What does that mean for you? Without oil and other engine fluids, there are fewer environmental hazards. The simplified maintenance schedule of EVs makes owning one more convenient and reliable. Doesn't that make you appreciate the ease of EV ownership? This shift to electric mobility highlights both cost savings and environmental benefits. Ever wondered why EVs start so effortlessly? It's because they don't have this next feature either. Number 8. Starter motor and alternator. Traditional cars need a starter motor to get the engine going and an alternator to generate electricity and recharge the battery. But EVs don't need these components. In EVs, the electric motor is always ready to operate, so they start instantly with just a press of a button. The vehicle's battery pack provides all the necessary power, eliminating the need for an alternator. This simplification means fewer mechanical parts, which reduces potential points of failure and enhances reliability. Plus, without these components, the vehicle design is lighter and more efficient. Doesn't that make EVs ever more reliable and user-friendly? Also, have you noticed how spacious EVs feel inside? That's because they don't have this next feature. Number 7. Transmission tunnel. Traditional cars with internal combustion engines need a transmission tunnel to house the driveshaft and other components. But EVs don't. Why is that? The compact and flexible nature of the electric car means there's no need for a transmission tunnel. This design change allows for flat floors, giving you more interior space and a different layout. Isn't that a great improvement? The flat floor design in EVs enhances passenger comfort and increases cargo capacity, making the vehicle more versatile and practical. It also makes getting in and out easier, especially for people with mobility issues. This innovation highlights the advantages of electric drivetrains in offering more adaptable and comfortable vehicle interiors. Don't you think this makes EVs an even better choice for modern drivers? And of course, if there's no fuel tank, they're definitely missing this next feature too. Number 6. Fuel gauges. Ever wondered why EVs don't have traditional fuel gauges? That's because they come with battery charge indicators and range estimators. Curious about how these work? These digital displays give you real-time information on your car's battery status, helping you manage your trips better. Battery charge indicators show how much charge you have left, while range estimators calculate how far you can go based on driving conditions and remaining battery power. Switching from analog fuel gauges to digital readouts is a big tech upgrade in EVs. This helps reduce range anxiety and improves overall efficiency. Don't you love having all that useful information right at your fingertips? This digital interface is part of the broader trend towards more advanced and user-friendly technology in modern vehicles, making your driving experience even better. Now we're down to the last 5. Number 5. Have you noticed that EVs don't have turbochargers or superchargers? That's because they don't need them. Electric motors provide consistent and instant torque across a wide range of speeds, so there's no need for forced induction systems like turbochargers or superchargers. This makes the vehicle's design simpler and reduces maintenance needs. What does that mean for the cars? Without these extra components, there are fewer mechanical parts that can wear out or fail, which means better reliability and durability. Plus, the smooth and responsive power delivery of electric motors enhances the driving experience. This shift shows the benefits of electric drivetrains in providing efficient and reliable performance, making EVs a smart choice for modern drivers. But did you know some EV owners are making the switch back to gas? Check out our video on reasons why EV owners are going back to gas to find out why. No fuel tank and no fuel gauge basically means we don't need to worry about this next feature at all. So which one are we talking about? Number 4. Complex emission control systems. Traditional cars need complex systems like catalytic converters and particulate filters to reduce pollutants. But EVs? They don't produce any tailpipe emissions at all. Since EVs don't need to manage emissions, they skip these extra systems entirely. This means fewer components that can fail, lower maintenance, and a lighter vehicle. This lack of emissions control systems also makes EVs better for the environment. They help promote cleaner air and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Doesn't that align perfectly with efforts to combat climate change and improve public health? Overall, this change highlights the sustainability benefits of electric vehicles, making them a smart choice for the future. Have you ever wondered how EVs keep you warm without an engine? Number 3, especially since they don't have traditional heating systems. Traditional cars use the waste heat from their engines to warm the cabin, but EVs don't have that. So how do they do it? EVs use advanced heating technologies like heat pumps and resistive heaters. Heat pumps are super efficient, transferring heat from the outside air to the cabin. Resistive heaters convert electricity directly into heat, providing quick and controllable warmth. These advanced systems not only keep you comfortable, but also improve energy efficiency and reduce the load on the battery, preserving the vehicle's range. How great is it to stay warm without sacrificing performance? This shift to more efficient heating technologies shows how EVs integrate advanced and sustainable systems to enhance comfort and efficiency. Don't you think this makes EVs an even better choice for all seasons? Number 2. Ever noticed EVs don't have a clutch pedal? That's because they don't need manual transmissions. Traditional cars with manual transmissions require a clutch to change gears, but EVs typically use single-speed transmissions. Isn't it nice not having to deal with gear shifts? This makes driving much simpler and more accessible for everyone. No clutch pedal means fewer mechanical parts that can wear out or fail, which enhances the vehicle's reliability and longevity. How great is that for low-maintenance driving? The absence of clutch pedals reflects the broader trend of simplifying vehicle operation and making driving easier. This shift highlights how electric drivetrains offer a more user-friendly and reliable experience. Finally, at number 1, we have drive belts. Ever wondered why EVs don't use drive belts for things like power steering or air conditioning? Traditional cars rely on drive belts to transfer power from the engine to various accessories, but EVs use electric power directly for these systems. Isn't that a smart change? This means fewer moving parts, which enhances the vehicle's reliability and reduces maintenance needs. Direct electric power also improves efficiency, as there's less energy loss compared to mechanical power transfer. The absence of drive belts simplifies the vehicle's design, contributing to overall durability and ease of maintenance. This innovation shows the potential of electric mobility to provide more efficient and sustainable transportation solutions. Isn't it exciting to see how EVs are changing the game? But this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of innovation and advancements in EV technology waiting to be explored. But it looks like there's still a bigger trend towards hybrids as compared to EVs. And you can find out why in this video on 6 reasons why the Toyota CEO said, "I told you so."